was broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole, once had no control. I was breaking my oath, it was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Sad how it goes when you don't even know to begin. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem.
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. Two first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Here now the 2-2. Now a swinging bunt. Down the first baseline. And there's one down now. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs. Any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Lane Thomas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he fouls this one off. And we're just underway from Truist Park. Full count, 3-2. Nolan Arenado waits on deck. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Heredia. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Left side. Camargo's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Carlos Martinez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you're not always sure what you're going to get from Carlos Martinez. Guy has a big arm, throws in the mid to upper 90s, good assortment of off-speed pitches. He's been very inconsistent throughout his career. He's tried the bullpen. They've moved him into the starting rotation. The key for Martinez, throwing strikes. If he throws strikes, he has a chance to shut somebody down.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Nope,
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
One strike.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Full count now. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Freddie Freeman stands in as he looks at ball one here. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's coming off a month where he had 30 runs batted in. That's 1 RBI a game. You always hear them say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, I think that applies to driving in runs, too.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Austin Meadows is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 15 long balls and 44 RBIs. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Pache is there, 2 down. Up next, Matt Carpenter, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. 1-0 the count. 1-0 count. The pitch lifted down the line in left. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate is Ozzie Albies. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Martinez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ball, that's out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Meadows is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 5. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he got him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Lane Thomas now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Runner's going. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We've played 2.5, no score. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up,
0-1's
6
the
down.
count.
We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Christian Pache is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Slow roller left side. Arenado has to hurry. And there's out number 2. So now into the box is Johan Camargo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Meadows moving back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First delivery to him. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That's inside.
Ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Acuna digs in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Freddie Freeman is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Pulled toward right center field. Thomas will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Two gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. O'Neill looks up, and it's gone. Solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. And now the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next to hit is Tyler O'Neill. He flew out in his last AB. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. That fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Matt Carpenter stands in as he looks at a called strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. Runner at first with 2 gone. And digging in next will be the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters.
That's a ball.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-1.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2-1 the count.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese, and he pulls the string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right there.
2-2 the count.
Count even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Meadows moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One out, runner at first, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia from the stretch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Darno leads off first with one away. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. So two down and a runner at first, and up next will be Christian Pache. He's set and the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. One run, two hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Outside at 94, one ball and one strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
3-2, two out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tommy Edman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to the right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So now to the plate, Lane Thomas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
After it is Acuna, he tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
The 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Johan Camargo. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tries
that's
to
out.
shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
This is line to left. O'Neill is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to hit is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. In the dirt here is there, and he's out trying to take second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they can start.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. And now Austin Meadows. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is right there, 1 down. Next to dig in, Paul DeYoung. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And another foul ball.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Adam Wainwright gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone. So up steps Ozzy Albies. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Arenado has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves are... Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right side, but it's well fouled. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Jordan Hicks gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Now here's the first offering.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it.
2-2.
That barely missed the zone.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled off. And there are 2 away now. Next up is Lane Thomas. Flew out last time up. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls miss, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 the count. Popped him up. Swanson has a play, and he makes the play to end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away. Now to bat, Guillermo Heredia. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
O'Neill is right there, and there's the second out of the inning. The batter will be Christian Pache. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And this one's in the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. High and deep down the left field line. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And Meadows makes the catch for out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. 0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
The count is 1-2.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Hit hard but foul. Goldschmidt, base runner at first with 1 out. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. 2-2. Fouled away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Will Smith comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Big spot here, and it'll be Tyler O'Neill. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Advantage count,
Nope,
2-0 to
inside,
the
ball
Braves
2.
center fielder.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Oh, that's low.
Curveball, and he's just not getting the calls here. It's 3-0 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. 3-1 to him now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
That's a ball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it. 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away.
Ball.
Pitch taken several inches
Down to
below
2
the
and
zone,
1.
in fact. He's running. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Ozzie Albies is on deck. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Thomas at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Atlanta came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Will Smith gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Was the victorious Atlanta. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Will Smith collected win number 2 on the year.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Truist Park. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Ian Anderson gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. First pitch coming, here it is. That's yanked into the stands, strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Albies scoops it up, throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Darno waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Dakota Hudson is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Acuna digs in now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
3-2.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Smoke on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Runners on the move for second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. On the move again from first. Skied down the left field line. O'Neill waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Popped up, and no one will get this one.
Ball.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2, to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here, and this is still a nut. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Austin Meadows comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes the count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First delivery to him. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Dansby Swanson, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful Work the quadrants.
And this one finds the corner for strike one.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Matt Carpenter is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Pache is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. That brings in Tommy Edman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Cards leave 1.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored. So it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next, it'll be Christian Pache, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air out to center field. Thomas will wait on it. And that's out number 2. At the plate now is Johan Camargo as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Outside, that's a ball.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 2.
And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count is 1-2 now. from the stretch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Camargo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lane Thomas. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Adrianza has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ready with another 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Line drive base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Austin Meadows will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Goldschmidt is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is O'Neill. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Fouled off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi. First delivery to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
You're short, hit hard. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up Matt Carpenter. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. First pitch on the way. Popped straight up. Anderson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ehire Adrianza.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
The batter will be Christian Pache, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Ball.
Good take there to lay off the
2
high
balls,
fastball.
no strike.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Now at the plate, here is Johan Camargo. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Only play will be the first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 36 on the year for him. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, hits ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. On the ground to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in once again is Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Grounded weakly toward third. Camargo's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Lane Thomas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fouled away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down. Daniel Ponce de Leon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. High and deep to right center. Meadows moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Striding in is Ozzie Albies. It was a base hit last time up. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And now here is Travis d'Arnaud. No hits to this point. First pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And Molina will look this one in, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Well, he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time, and the show track data is in. 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder, and it seemed to make all the difference on that play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time, and the show track data is in. 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder, and it seemed to make all the difference on that play. Austin Meadows is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Lifted down the line in left. Camargo trying to get there, and that's going to land foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Popped him up. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball. Outside and low, 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it is on 3-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. digging in will be Ere Adrianza. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
The count.
No balls and a strike to count.
That's a
Here's
ball.
a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't.
Oh,
That hit
and
him.
meanwhile, this
Perfect.
pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball,
Christian
that's just
Pache stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Adrianza, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another one sent foul. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball 4,
And
that's
he
out.
misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 down. Ronald Acuna will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's outside.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Looked like he wanted to clobber
1-1.
that one, but it's 1-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Inside.
Maybe
ball
trying
2.
to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of the spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. There's ball 4.
Take to me.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
John Gant takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2 and 2 count now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Chopped weakly to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Four. Runs here in this half inning. Another try at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate. Now into the box, Paul DeYoung. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Adrianza has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Inside.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Camargo is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. He's set, and the pitch. Yadier Molina is at the plate as he watches ball one. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. That tails back over, strike one. In his career, Swanson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Ehire Adrianza will be next. And he fouls this one off. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And Ehire Adrianza will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled away.
Nope,
and that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Now at the plate, Christian Pache. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And now the first pitch. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Johan Camargo would be next. High and deep down the left field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he
Nope,
takes ball
that's upstairs.
4, so
Ball
he's
4.
on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Next, here is Johan Camargo. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Tommy Edman. 0-1 the count. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Here's another 0-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the ninth as it's a leadoff triple. Lane Thomas now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go.
And to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-1 game.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Here's Nolan Arenado as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Thomas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there.
Nope.
So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Ground ball left side. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ian Anderson gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a...
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, Ronald Acuna Jr. had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3 as Atlanta downed the Cardinals against the Mets 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Ian Happ had a great day.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let's jump up, come from fight, and go through your darkness. You'll find your light.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango, gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo, then hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to blow flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecs. G's work like a named Shrek. With the money, with the pound, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, by the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay, no time for that he say, I care about what she say, self-care like eat, pray, give thanks before I eat, pray, but tell a hater that I eat, pray, I'm like Miami where the heat stay, got the focus like a sensei, had to carve it out my own way, you ain't got the answers like Sway, Friday night just got paid, bought a coat that's just suede, leveled up like 12th grade, sweetest taboo call me Sade, Black Bandit you could call me Blade, work hard play hard that's the motto, pop pop that's the sound of the pop pop, wake up grind hard full throttle, supreme good shout out to Aristotle, team winning it was kinda hard to swallow but we all give thanks, my hollow it's auto, Medicare we get it and we gonna keep it up, we put the Folgers in our cup and just go, so I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it,
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que les vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabes que voy a pinchar.
knew